Hey loves, I'm finally doing a Q&A. I don't really like long videos, so let's jump right into it. The first question is by
Nelka_26. How do you straighten your hair without getting any or severe heat damage?
Usually straighten my hair that often, but when I do a lot of research in regards to preventing heat damage. I just recently posted a video to show how I straighten my hair. Sometimes that means using the lowest heat if I'm going to use a blow dryer, sticking to using only one pass when I use a flat iron, and taking any sprays or sheens or anything like that that's going to provide extra thermal care.
Quinn Da Diva, when you dye your hair, did it cause your curl pattern to change?
I haven't noticed any difference as far as any changes in my hair texture since I've been dyeing my hair. I will be 5 years natural on June 1st of this year. And I actually started dyeing my hair 6 months within being natural. So for pretty much almost 4.5 years, I've had color in my hair. So I haven't noticed any significant changes whatsoever.
Gordia_D, what is your least favorite natural hair product?
My least favorite natural hair product used to be Shea Moisture's Curl Souffle Gel, I believe it's called. But that's probably due to the fact that I didn't know how to use it.
Created to Shine asks, what is the best product to fight frizz?
I have no idea. If I have frizz, I just go with it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't answer that one for you.
Kathy M. Wanza, do you weave or braid your hair?
I do not weave or braid it per se, but I am not against it. I just have not been accustomed to weaves and braiding, but I definitely welcome it if somebody wants to put a weave on here or braid this bad boy. I'm not against it. Hint, hint.
Authentically runs, how long is your hair? Can you film a limp check? What is your day-to-day routine?
Recently, I just trimmed my hair, so I will show a clip of the video from before.
Your day-to-day hair routine?
For the past 2 months, I have been wearing a lot of twist outs, which is ironic for me because I usually wear my hair protective styles or in an updo like 80% of the time. But for the past 2 months, I have been wearing my hair out in a twist out a lot. What I'll usually do is every week, I'll wash it, I'll deep condition it, I will place it in about 1 billion 2-strand twists, and then I'll wear those 2-strand twists for about a couple of days until I feel like wearing one of these. For 3 or 4 days, I will just pineapple my hair at night and then fluff it out. And usually, I think by day 2 or 3, that's when my hair is like the bomb.
Sorry. What do you do to your hair when you want to go swimming?
When I want to go swimming, I will wear my hair up. It could be in a protective style, a high ponytail, or a high puff. By the time I get ready to take a shower, I will wash it with a conditioner. Oh, excuse me.
It is either Tamara or Tamara Dixon. On Facebook asks, how many times do you practice a style before recording?
Ha! That's a good question.
Matter of fact, I'm about to tell on myself.
Not that many times. If I do practice, it's usually on someone else's head. For example, I'll have an idea or a vision of a hairstyle in my head, and I will have a volunteer who will let me practice on their head. And if the hairstyle is a hit or something that's new and a little bit different, then I will record it on myself and you guys see the results on how they turn out. A lot of times I will have a vision in mind of a hairstyle that I want to try out. I'll just press the record button and I'll just start styling it. Sometimes the hairstyle works out and sometimes it doesn't.
Really Me02 asks, do you ever plan to cut your hair?
Actually, I do. I do intend on cutting my hair, but before I cut my hair, in the next couple of years, I would like to lock it. I feel like there aren't that many naturals on YouTube that have locks, and I would like to be a part of that community.
Lauren asks, has dyeing your whole head changed your hair or hair regimen?
Has it changed my hair regimen? No. Has it changed my hair? I have no idea, to be honest. My sister has noticed when I do dye her hair, her whole head, she does say her curl pattern does loosen up a little bit. With me, if it does loosen up within the first couple of days, if I keep doing my regimen as far as deep conditioning my hair, it goes back. I have no problem with color. There's no damage. I don't have color damage. This bad boy shrinks up and does everything that it does. And anytime my hair does get really dry, I make sure that I deep condition it. I pay attention to that because no one likes to feel dry hair.
Jenny Love, how often do you trim your ends?
I think the first 3 years of being natural, I used to trim it a lot. Probably 4 or 5 times within the year. Now, or let's say the past 2 years, I trim my hair probably, officially trim my hair 2 times within the year, probably 6 months apart. And then I'll probably feather dust it in between the 6 months or between each trim period. And the way that I know that I really need to trim my hair is anytime that I'm noticing a lot of breaking or shedding or snagging at the ends. That's a big indicator for me to let me know that it's time to trim my hair.
Lizette Smith-Colin, what would you do for heat damage?
Cut it off. If I had heat damage, I would cut it off. I'm not holding on to any heat damage. You cut it off.
So, Porno Playlist asks, are you protective styling for convenience or because you are trying to reach a specific hair goal?
I protective style for convenience, especially right now. By the time I was able to start putting my hair into a ponytail, I started to wear it up, and the updos that I happen to do, they happen to also be protective styles. I've never really gone throughout my journey expecting a certain length. If anything, I wanted mid-back, but nothing necessarily beyond that, because at the end of the day, I'm the one that has to take care of my hair. I have to detangle my hair, and that is a lot of hair to manage. It's already thick enough. It's not the thickest hair that people think it is. It's thick enough.
Okay, Crystal Phillips asks, how do I get back my edges? And are they gone forever?
I don't know.
Kim G asks, will you ever flat iron your hair again?
Yes. Will I do it? Right now, I say no, because it took about 7 to 8 hours for me to do it by myself. The whole process from the washing to detangling to the blow drying to the flat ironing and trimming, that took about 7 to 8 hours. But would I pay for someone else to flat iron my hair? Yes, I would.
Nina Turner asks, I get a lot of the little cobweb tangles in my hair. Do you have this issue? And if so, what do you do to ease the problem?
When I get cobwebs, I try to take my time with my hair. So anytime I do get little cobwebs at the end, instead of just being impatient and just ripping it out, I will take my fingers and kind of pull the hair, finger detangle my hair to feel the cobwebs out. And if it just becomes a mess at the end, then I will probably get scissors and cut it off, or just wish that hair well, keep moving.
So Reba Booker asks, do you do hair on the side for other naturals in your community?
Before I went back to graduate school the fall of 2015, yes, I did.
Andrea Session asks, what do you do to detangle your hair after washing?
I currently no longer detangle my hair in the shower, just because I don't want a lot of hair in the drainage, and I feel that when I can see it, I know what I'm doing. So I'll either use a wide tooth comb or a metal toothpick to detangle my hair in smaller sections.
Okay, Jenny Love asks, I see you use coconut oil. Do you put coconut oils or any other oils on your scalp?
Not necessarily on my scalp per se. I think I've only done a deep oil treatment probably twice since I've been natural. And the last time I put coconut oil on my scalp was when I was doing the inversion method. And that was probably like a year ago. 2 years ago. Because that's when I started the channel. 2 years ago is when I started.
Tamika Edwards asks, how do you transition from relaxed to natural?
When I was transitioning, I wore a lot of 2-strand twists, and my stylist at the time, or my cousin, she would perm rod my ends to prevent them from unraveling so easily. And I did that for a couple of months, I want to say. I would go see her every month in regards to getting that style done. And then when I got to school, I would just wear it up in the bun. I didn't know how I was supposed to style my hair. She even recommended, sometimes I would do the Bantu knots. That's another style that you can try to do when you're transitioning from relaxed to natural.
Me Mib 1999 asks, seems like you style a lot. Does that inhibit your length retention?
I would think so, to be honest. I think it would. Anytime you put your hands in your hair a lot, that's going to inhibit any type of retention that you're trying to gain.
Serenity Noel asks, how do you maintain your hair? How do you keep it growing?
The way I know that my hair is growing is that I color it, for example. You guys are able to see how much hair growth I get. The last time I colored my hair was in December 2015. So I know my hair is growing. I know it's growing. Now, whether or not I'm retaining length is a whole nother subject. And plus, I gotta stop trimming so much hair off.
Uni asks, what hair type do you have?
I don't know. No, I get asked this question all the time, and I don't even know how to answer it. I think I have a combination of probably like 4C, 4B, 4A, maybe even 3C. Is that the next one? I don't know. I don't really look at the hair chart that much. If I were to say what kind of hair texture I have, I know that the top of my head is very different from the sides of my hair. So this is probably a 4C maybe, because it tends to have the least curl pattern. But yeah, I just know that my sides and my top and the very back, they're all different.
So, I believe that completes all of the questions that you guys have been asking me on Facebook, Instagram, as well as on here, YouTube. Thank you for being a part of my very first Q&A. Hopefully I was able to answer the majority of you guys' questions. And if you have any additional questions, of course, just leave them down below, and I will try my best to answer those questions.
And I will talk to you guys later. Until next time, see you in my next video. Deuces.